Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for Scarlet. This is issue number 3. Now, if you remember, in the previous issue, Scarlet, basically her boyfriend was framed for doing drugs, and he was killed, because they framed him as a drug dealer, and there was a crooked cop that did it, and he got promoted. Well, Scarlet's not taking it any longer, and she decides to basically get revenge. Now, in the last issue, she captures the cop and exacts her vengeance, and then uncovers a whole scheme of corruption. And she decides in this issue to take things a step further. Now, the art is still really good. I'm really liking the art. The pacing of the story is good. And I'm not going to ruin the ending for you, but the ending is spectacular. I never thought that they would have done what Bendis did, what he did in this issue. It just wowed me. Now, one thing I will say is these cops are kind of stupid, because at the beginning, the cops see her, and they think that this is the girl that was with the policeman, or the detective. So they chase her, and then they find her wig in the water, and they think that now, well, we know that she's doesn't have red hair. But I'm like, before you make that judgment, shouldn't you maybe send it to forensics and look to see if there's any hair fibers in there? I mean, now granted, I understand that it's pretty quick to come to that conclusion, and that would maybe buy her a day or two if they send it to forensics. But that's kind of stupid. Overall, though, I think that this issue, like I said, really stepped things up, and it's really starting. You're seeing how this thing is going to develop, and you really get an idea of how far she's going to take this. And the primary focus of this issue is she wants to show people that they don't have to take it any longer. And it's pretty wild what she does. In this issue here, she meets her old friend. And this is the guy that was with him, with Brandon. I'm sorry, this is Brandon. And he was with them at the time of when her boyfriend got killed. Now, one thing I really did like about this is they did the same thing that they did with Scarlet, with her relationship and her growing up, and they broke up into different milestones. And they did the same thing with Brendan and her fiance, or her boyfriend, because like if you notice, like they go through all these different things, just different moments in their time, in their friendship. And I think this really helps draw the reader in, because like if you can help, it's easier to help identify with the people, what they're feeling like, because I'm sure, like as you're looking at these different, you're reading this and you're going through this, you see, okay, new school, then you think back, well, I know how I felt going to a new school, and you meet a friend, and then trading baseball cards or Pokemon cards or whatever, doing hooky and Xbox, sneaking into movies. So it helps, I think, pull the reader into it, and it helps understand their motivations a little bit. Overall, though, this is a fantastic issue. Scarlet really does take it to a whole new level. Like I said, I'm not going to ruin it, but that last page was like, wow. If you go to the store and you leaf through this thing, don't skip to the back. Just go through it a little bit and then buy it. Just buy it. Hopefully the issue number 1 and 2 is still going to be on the shelf. If it is, pick it up now before it gets too late. Otherwise, it'll have to be like a trade purchase. But this is definitely one of the books that I look forward to every month. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Subscribe to the channel, and rate the video up or down. My throat's really jacked up right now, and I'm hoping it'll be better for tomorrow, so that way I can get a couple more reviews for you guys. Until next time.